half. I got a bit of 14 on, I make it a half. 14.50, I got a bit of 14.50. Do I hear 15? Do I hear 15? 15's the bid. I got a bit of 15 on, I make it a half. I got a bit of 15 on, I make it a half. I got a bit of 15 on, I make it a half. 15.50. I'm offered 15.50. Do I hear 16? Do I hear 16? 16's the bid. I got a bit of 16 on, I make it a half.
How much is one human being worth to another?
I got a bit of 16 on, I make it a half. 16.50, thank you, sir. I got a bit of 16.50 on, I make it a half on, I make it a 17. Turn around there, boy, so the gentleman can see you.
In 1850, a slave has only one sure route to freedom, and that is escape.
Good luck. Mrs. Tubman, come in, please. Please sit down. Now, what can I do for you, Mrs. Tubman?
I want a job, Mr. Steele.
Yes?
I want to become a conductor.
All our conductors are men. It's not woman's work.
I never did a day of woman's work in my life till I was 20. Strong as a mule. Here, show you how strong.
I believe you. Do you realize that once you step across that state line, you are a slave again? An escaped slave with a reward on your head?
Not much of a reward. I was never worth anything. Nobody'd buy damaged property. I'm gonna have to be a conductor. Ain't got any choice, Mr. Steele. Lord's not letting me alone. Keeps pestering me near to death with dreams. Dreams of slave ships. Chains. Seas of blood. He wants me to be a conductor.
Not afraid?
Lord called me, Lord will protect me. And I saved my money and bought this thing. I've been practicing in the woods outside of town on my day off.
What part of Maryland are you from, Harriet?
Tidewater?
You still have family there?
Yes.
Now, this whole area right now is very dangerous. These lines represent the best routes and the circles of different stations along the railroad. You're gonna have to memorize all of them. Can't put anything on paper in case you get caught.
Can't read anyway.
As feeling mounted against slavery, so did the exodus of slaves escaping north. An organization was formed to aid them, composed mainly of Quakers, abolitionists, and escaped slaves. It was known as the Underground Railroad, and its members used common railroad terms to mask their activities. Those who actually went into the South, risking their lives, to fill a train with passengers, as they were called, were known as conductors.
Lord will meet you in the morning when you reach the promised land. On the other side of Jordan, I'm bound for the promised land. It's Harriet, John.
Hat? Sister Hat?
Sister Harriet.
Pat, where you come from?
You been caught? Sent back?
No, I've been living in Philadelphia for a year. Free woman. I come back to take you all north. You and Tilly, Old Ben and Rit, William Henry and Mary Ann. On the Underground Railroad. You want to be free, don't you? That baby coming to be free. Now, I've been free. I know what slavery is. Slavery is the next thing to hell.
I don't know about William Henry. But old Ben and Rit too old to travel. Old Ben's sick. Been feeling awful poorly lately. We plan to go have 4th of July dinner with him day after tomorrow.
And Mary Ann? Well, what's wrong?
Mary Ann is gone, Hat.
Where?
He come and got her yesterday. She's at Cambridge. Gonna be sold tomorrow.
Lord sure knew the right time to send me down here. You two, get ready to travel. Just act like you're going to Old Ben's for 4th of July. Go tomorrow night and hide yourself in the fodder house. I'll be back with Mary Ann.
But Hat!
Tell William Henry I say...
John,
It's all right, Shelley. Just don't touch her.
what's wrong with her?
She's asleep. She'll be all right.
All her life, Harriet was subject to strange, sudden spells of somnolence, a direct result of a head wound she'd received as a child when she was 13 years old. The scar on her forehead remained. It became a symbol of strength to the many who were to recognize her by it and call her Moses. And the uncontrollable sudden spells of catatonic sleep remained, from which she would awake, unaffected hours later, as if nothing had happened.
You all right?
How long I've been asleep?
Couple of hours, I reckon.
Can't waste no more time. Now, you two meet me in the fodder house tomorrow night with William Henry. I got to get.
Where you going, Hat?
I got a lot of things to do before then. You got a gal here named Mary Ann Ross?
What do you want her for?
Master wants me to get her. There's a buyer wants to look at her in the tavern.
Mary Ann Ross. Follow her.
Shh.
Don't look back, keep walking.
Let's hide in the house, Hat. Mom and Daddy'll hide us.
But no, Ben ain't going no way out here.
Hat, I ain't used to walking like that. My feet hurt, and I'm hungry.
Now, you just hush complaining and get up in that loft and hide. When John and his woman come, tell him I said, wait till I get back.
Where you going?
I'm going after John Thomas.
John Thomas? Oh, you don't want to go to your old cabin, Hat. You...
Shh.
What was it?
Just a rat, honey. Now, get up there. Go on.
Hat, you think there any rats up here? Hat!
Marianne?
Hat?
They here?
Chillin' me here, Hat.
William Henry?
William Henry ain't coming, Hat. He say he got a good job working over at the carriage house. Gonna get married pretty soon.
Did you see John Thomas, Hat?
How long after I left did he wait before he took his new wife?
About a month.
We got to get... We lost most of the dock already. Come morning, they'll be word out about Marianne.
Ain't we even gonna say goodbye to old Ben and Rit? I'm hungry, Hat.
Just hush complaining until you got something to complain about.
But don't take it out on me, 'cause John Thomas got a new wife. I can't help it.
Go on, get...
John, I can't go now. You go on. Go on.
It's near her time, Hat.
You can't stay here. Go on. Please go on. Come on, Hat. Come on, and they'll have word out about me. Get them dogs out.
Hush up. We'll wait for you. Shh. We'll wait for the Lord to bless you. Lord's watching over us. Got his eye over us. Got his hands over us.
Tilly.
You just leave me with it, John. You'll just be in our way. Gonna be an Independence child. Till it gets dark again. Too dangerous to start out now. Too many folks on the road for 4th of July.
I'm hungry. There's somebody coming.
It's Rit.
Mama!
When that there old chariot comes, I'm going to leave you. Bound for the promised land, I'm going to leave you. I'm sorry, friends, to leave you. Farewell, oh,
Who's in there?
farewell. It's Harriet, Mama.
Hat? Marianne, too, Mama. Hat come down to the auction.
Hush. And John and Tilly. And you got a new grandson. We all in here.
Grandson? You're running away? You're...
Come on in, Rit.
I ain't coming in. I ain't gonna look at you. I ain't even gonna tell old Ben you're out here or run away either. Just upset and scare him. And he'd be trying to go along with you. But it's gonna break his heart. 'Cause he's been expecting his boys for July 4th dinner.
I'm hungry, Mama.
Don't worry, baby. I got a lot of food on the table there, and Mom's gonna bring it out to you later on if she can. And I'll leave it by the door.
Rick.
I just can't see you, Hat. Mom just can't see you.
TV Land's
The boys come yet, Rick?
No, not yet. But you just go on back to sleep. They'll be here shortly. Now go back to sleep.
I ain't never been this late before. I've never been.
First thing I did was to look down at my hands to see if I was the same person now that I was free. There was such a glory over everything. The sun came like gold through the trees and over the fields. And I thought I just felt like I was in heaven.
It's me, Rit. Let me in. I ain't gonna see you, children. But I just got to touch each and every one of you before you go away. Now's the time for you to be going, Hat. If you wait till it's dark, there's going to be a lot of folks on the road heading for home. So I'd go now, baby, if I was you.
You get that old bin strong, Rit, and I'll be back for you soon.
Mama.
Oh, Marianne. Now you quit squalling. How you expect to be any help to Hat if you're going to be squalling all the time? Now smile. If you don't smile, I ain't going to let you go.
Yes, Mama.
Can I hold my grandson, Tilly? Oh, my little What you gonna call him, John?
I'll call him Ben, Mama. Bye, Mama. God bless you.
Sometimes, if you can't see the North Star, Hat, just remember the moss grows on the north side of the tree. The good Lord's made the pathway plain. Which way is north? And Hat?
Boss Thompson,
Not a one of my children come home this year, and I kept a-looking and a-waiting for them all day long, and my heart's most broke about it. Rit, she cooked up them ribs you sent us. My boys know I'm ailing.
Did you see them, Rit?
No, sir, Marse Thompson. I ain't seen one of them.
She's lying.
I'm not lying, Marse Thompson. I ain't seen them.
I believe you, Rit. But heaven help them, they're caught outside this county. They're getting hard on runaways.
What is it? Shh, get down. What is it? Hush, stay down. They're going to catch us. Shut up.
Come on out of there. Come on! Come out! Come out, I said!
Stop it! Stop it!
Joe Bailey!
John?
Yeah.
I thought you come to catch me.
That's my sister, Pat. She with the railroad. Joe run away from the water place across the bay.
How'd you know that?
Everybody talking about it.
Master Waller died?
Just broke his arm.
What happened, Joe?
After the widow died, I got sold to Master Waller. First morning I was there, he called me out in the yard, stripped down and take a beating. I said, what had I done to get a whipping for? He said, Joe, first thing I teach all my property is, who's the master here? So take your beating and we'll get along fine. He had 4 boys out there waiting. Jumped me, tied me up under a tree, and started in. I jerked on the rope. I pulled a dead branch out of the tree and I hit Mr. Waller. Then I ran.
Look at his back hat.
Man, go get me some wet leaves for a poultice. John, give Joe your vest so he can cover his back.
Ain't got no time for no doctoring. I've been lost for 2 days. You know the way.
I know the way.
Let's move on. Let's go.
I can't go on. I can't.
Come on, leave her. Crazy to have a sick woman with us, pulling us all down. Stan, move fast enough.
She's going with us.
Who's there?
Quickly. Quickly.
I'm coming. Yes? What is it?
Good evening, ma'am.
Good evening to thee.
I'm sorry to have wakened you.
I wasn't asleep.
Well, we're looking for some runaway slaves.
Oh, I see.
Have you seen any runaways?
No.
I'd like to have a look around, if you don't mind.
Please, come. There are no slaves in my house. Rejoice not when thine enemy falleth, and let not thine heart be glad when he stumbleth. Oh, this is my parlor, my loom, my chair. I have 3 other chairs and my harpsichord.
Well, that's very nice, but...
Take the lamp. I don't need it.
Thank you, ma'am.
That leads to my bedroom. Go right up.
I hope you'll pardon this intrusion, but they're my best slaves, and I can't afford the loss. Again, my apology, and thank you, and good night.
Good night.
Please understand I have no intentions of punishing them or anything of the sort. I just want them back.
They've gone. But come morning, they'll be back. They'll question all the neighbors. Thee must hide thyself in the swamp.
The swamp?
Come, I'll point thee the way. Thee must wait there till a sign is given. No matter how long, they must wait. A sign will be given.
I can't go on anymore, John. We've got to stop. I'm so cold. And the baby's gonna die. I want to go back. Please take me back. Please. I don't care what happens to us. You heard what he said. He wouldn't hurt us.
I'll take you back, Tilly.
You ain't going. I'd kill both of you before I let you go back. Now get on up there.
You...
Go on! You tell them where we're at. Get the folks who have us in trouble. Else, we all gone.
The worst thing I can think of is get caught now, John. I seen Waller take spite on a runaway who come back of his own doing. If I see they're gonna catch me, take me back, I'll cut my own throat.
I'm cold, Harriet.
Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low, sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home.
The harness hangs on a nail. My wagon stands in the barnyard of the next farm across the way. The horse is in the stable. The harness hangs on a nail. My wagon stands in the barnyard.
Around him, Martin, always ready to obey command. They are always hovering around you to reach the heavenly land. The Lord sent it. He sent us the sign.
For one day and one night, Harriet's party had the luxury of riding a wagon north.
Get down.
Smothering under there.
Get down.
Oh, don't be such a grouch head. We're safe now. You said yourself they ain't gonna follow us this far.
I'm afraid we've got the worst to come yet.
More than once, their path crossed that of bounty hunters headed south with recaptured runaways.
All right, we'll cross the road one at a time. All right, now, John, you first. Go. Tilly. Now. Marianne. Now. All right, now, Joe. Now.
What's the matter with her?
It's old sickness.
Get up, come on!
Don't touch her.
What's wrong with her?
She'll be all right. She had these bad spells since she was a little girl.
I understand when nobody gets spells. She'll get me caught. Joe! Joe!
The dog's got someone. It must be those runaways. Let's get them.
She's coming too. Hat?
How long have I been asleep?
2-3 hours.
Where's Joe?
He run away.
Run away?
I couldn't stop him, Hat. He just got scared and run.
Well, we got to find him.
Let him go. Hat, forget him.
Don't go lose him, Tilly, any more than I'd lose you. Which way did you go, John?
He struck out that way, Hat.
me, Hat. They're right behind me. They're seeing me, Hat. Help me, Hat. Don't let them catch me. Help me.
Come on, Joe. Run. Run.
3 days later, exhausted, desperate, sick, they were in Wilmington, the last of the Underground Railroad stations. Thomas Garrett, a Quaker, had been tried and convicted in 1844 for breaking laws covering fugitive slaves. Now he was station master on the last and the most dangerous leg of their journey, the crossing into Pennsylvania, to freedom.
The time has come now. They will have to cross the bridge during the day. It is dangerous, but even worse at night. The police have barricaded the bridge. They check every wagon.
Joe?
I got a bad feeling. Same feeling I had the morning I was called out by Massawalla. I mean what I said. I'll kill myself before I let him catch me.
I know that, Joe. It's time. Now you get up there. Help Lydia Ann in, Joe.
She going with us?
She's been waiting around here for 2 days.
That's all we need. There are too many of us. There ain't no room.
When Moses went down into Egypt, Joe, he didn't stand around counting heads for to leave any of his people behind. Now help Lydia get in.
We had better go now. It is getting late. Thee must be careful of Joe. Calm him. He must not panic. God bless thee.
For?
Pull that wagon up here. We'll have to search that wagon. What have you got in there? Stop right there. Let's have a look inside. What are these brick for, boy?
Going to build us a new meeting house right outside of Philadelphia.
Seen any runaway slaves around, son?
No, sir. But with rewards like that, when I get home, I got a mind to get me a gun and go hunting.
All right, go on.
My thanks to thee.
Pull up there. All right, move along now.
You're safe, Joe. You're free.
Harriet Tubman returned 19 times into Maryland between 1850 and 1860, personally conducting over 300 souls out of bondage. During these years, her legend grew. Rewards totaling over $40,000 were offered for her capture, dead or alive. Known as the Moses of her people, she died on March 10th, 1913. Her epitaph reads, "With implicit trust in God, she braved every danger and overcame every obstacle. With all, she possessed extraordinary foresight and judgment, so that she truthfully said, 'On my Underground Railroad, I never run my train off the track, and I never lost a passenger.'"
Stay tuned. TV Land's Black History Month box set continues next with an episode of Dragnet that demonstrates how television has explored issues relevant to the African American experience. Coming up next.